Good evening, fans, and welcome to a Southern Lakes Conference matchup here at Regal Court in Wilmot, as the Waterford Wolverines will take on your hometown Wilmot Panthers. Let's get into this pregame show. We're 5 minutes here until tip-off. Talking about the Panthers this year, they're 11-6. However, they only have one loss in conference, and that puts them squarely in second place in conference, putting up 46.5 points per game. And while you might think that's a little bit low, they've won a lot of games on the back of their strong defense. Last game out was one of those games, 65-25. They bludgeoned the Falcons at home. As you see, Riley Alexander and Kenzie Ketterhagen leading the way with 13 and 10 respectively, and not fantastic scoring numbers, but when you hold your opponent to just 25 points, you don't have to do a lot to win. The opposing team tonight is the Waterford Wolverines, coming in at 5-11. They are 5th in conference, but they do put up an impressive 51.2 points per game. It's their defense that has been the problem when they're trying to get things done here. Moving on to the conference standings, as you see our two competitors tonight, as I said, in 2nd and 5th respectively. UG leading the way at a strong 8-0. Wilmot trying to catch them here down the stretch, as is Burlington. Those three, as we'll talk about in a little bit, are all in contention to win conference this year. And around the conference tonight, a huge matchup, as number 1 Union Grove will be taking on number 3 Burlington. That's the big matchup that counts for the Panthers here. Less important to them, but still might matter. We'll see how the season shakes out, but the bottom-seeded Delvendarian Comets will take on the Lake Geneva Badgers as they try to pick up their first win of the year in the 8th seed there. And number 6 and number 7, Central and Elkhorn, will take on each other, a matchup that shouldn't matter to the Panthers. As we were talking about, though, this race for first place in conference is really heating up. You've got the Broncos there first, 8-0, and right behind them, just half a game, is Wilmot at 8-1. And they've been playing great defense as of late. And right behind the Panthers there at 7-2, 3rd place is Burlington, just 1.5 games behind the Broncos. So we'll see how this shakes out. As look at the bottom of that graphic there. Burlington plays Union Grove tonight, and this week, Friday, Wilmot will host Union Grove. And a game that, well, if Wilmot wins tonight, will decide who's in first for at least right now. And Tuesday, February 6th, very late in the season there, Wilmot will take on Burlington. So all three of those games potentially huge here as we're deciding who's going to win conference here in the Southern Lakes. You know, big-time matchups, the one tonight, the one Friday, and then in a little while, Tuesday, February 6th, that one large as well if Wilmot looks to keep their lead on conference if they manage to beat UG on Friday. Our keys to the game not changed very much from when the Panthers took on Central, as it's a similar type game, you know, a game that Wilmot should definitely win. There's no excuse that they come out flat. This is a team that they have more talent than. In my opinion, they're better coached. They bring more intensity. So to kick it off, don't be afraid to shoot. As we've talked about and seen every game this season, this Wilmot squad can blaze it from beyond the arc at times. And I think that even if they're missing, it's important to stay patient and keep shooting those shots. You know, eventually you're going to get the couple to go in, and when you're on a roll hitting those from beyond the arc, you're hard to catch up with. Don't let up. This is kind of a trap game for Wilmot here, and they really just got to keep the intensity the whole game. You can't let a team that's worse than you think they can win it, because then they'll get some energy and they'll be right back in it. You know, it's a team that their back's against the wall. Nobody thinks they can win, so if they get even like a little shiver of hope, they could get right back in it with a lot of effort. And let the bench put in some work. If Wilmot is enjoying an early lead, you know, let some of the bench players get in, do their work, and maybe save the rest of their energy for that big game Friday. We've got about 40 seconds until the national anthem and the starters are called off. We'll leave you, but until then, have a great night.
house for tonight's competition between the Wolverines of Waterford High School and your Wilmot Panthers. At this time, to honor America, we ask those who are able to please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from this item tonight's competition.
All right, folks, we're about to get underway here with the tip-off. Wilmot Panthers, Waterford Wolverines. As we said, a game that Wilmot should win handily. Superior talent, superior coach, in my opinion, and they've been playing great as of late. And Waterford will get the ball off the tip. And an over and back right away. Fortunate for Wilmot, and they'll get the ball here to start. I'm most interested in seeing if Wilmot's defense can return to the form that we saw against Central. They really brought it, had full court press almost the whole game, and kind of just suffocated the Central offense. They only put up 25 points the whole night, as there's Lesko in the lane, up and good. 2-0, good start for Lesko there. And if Wilmot can put it in the paint there to start and maybe cause the Wolverines to pack the paint to defend against it, they can kick out to their shooters, give them a lot of space and time to make that good. As the drive, good there. Good passing, and it results in a bucket for the Wolverines. And they get a steal. It's number 20, Roner, on the break. Dishes. And this Wolverine team passing well to start here. Outside, pull up, And it'll fall. 5-2. And Lesko can't hold on, so the Wolverines will get another possession. Back-to-back turnovers for the Panthers. Roner, strong start there for the Wolverines. And as we talked about, this Wolverines offense can definitely put up a lot of points. You just can't let their defense hold you, you know. They haven't held anyone really below any impressive point total all year, and that's the reason they're ranked lowly in conference. They'll put up a lot, but cannot play any amount of defense. And it'll stay on this end of the court. Here's the inbound. And they'll get it into 33, Caitlin Fitzgerald. Passing around here. And they continue to try to work it inside. Not really looking for that outside shot. Working on Zeno. And they get it to go. Kathleen Fitzgerald. And it's 7-2. Panthers looking at an early 5-point deficit. Alexander dishes. Here's Claus. Zeno with the ball. Looking to drive, and no good on the attempt. Fitzgerald the rebound. Here come the Wolverines. And they find an open shooter in the corner. And Lesko takes it away. Good high hands on defense. Alexander running point here. Dishes to Lamberson. The guard depth of this Wilmot squad has got to be scary for any opposing team. They go 4 or 5 deep with competent shooters. And here's the inbound into Lesko. Inside to Zeno. That's a matchup you're looking for. She can use her height, but can't convert there. Wolverines on the break. Get it to Fitzgerald in the corner. And Lesko nearly comes away with her second steal, but it'll be a foul on Ketterhagen. My mistake, Claus. Good effort here early by Lesko. She came away with 1 steal and almost forced a second one there. They continue to try to get inside, but this Wilmot team's height is preventing them from getting any solid passes inside. But a shot from beyond the arc, that'll be short, but they'll get the rebound. Passing around here. Open shooter in the corner. They've passed up that look twice already. Wilmot brings the double team. Good pass. Outside for 3. And it's short. No good. Here come the Panthers. From 3. And that'll fall. Claus getting in the scoring mix here as Wilmot cuts it down to just a 2-point game. Passing around. Still trying to get it in the perimeter. And they missed the shot. Zeno the rebound. Lamberson running point here. Wilmot trying to tie it up. She gets in the lane. Floater. No good. But it'll remain on this end of the court. Going out on a Wolverine defender. 14:06 to go in the game. And a sub here as Bell will come in for Lesko. Alexander inbounding. Gets it into Bell. And she puts up her first shot of the night, and it goes. So we're all tied up here. Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse 7-7. Wolverines with it. And good pass by Roner to Fitzgerald. 9-7. Wolverines lead. Lamberson quick with it off the inbound. Zeno. Deep one. No good. Got to be careful. Got to put a body on Zeno. Even that far out. She'll pull those at times. Roner with the ball. She's been facilitating well tonight. Passing it around. Fitzgerald bobbled it, and it'll be Wilmot ball. Good defense by Zeno down low. Bell inbounds. Here's Claus with it. Works inside. Bell for three. That's no good. Wolverine rebound. They've got numbers on the break. Slow it down into Fitzgerald, and she loses possession. Steal by Bell. Lamberson takes it herself. Great pass, but a lot of contact and a foul. Zeno will shoot 2 at the line.
Zeno to the line, shooting 2.
Wilmot down 9-7 with 12:55 to go in the first half. Zeno's first. It's up and good. So 9-8. Wilmot trails by just 1 point. Claus exits the game, and Hickey will enter. Zeno's second. It's up, and that one's long. Here come the Wolverines. They've put up more of a fight than expected here early on, and are especially showing that they're not to be messed around with on defense. Coming in, that's what the Panthers look to exploit. Good passing here, and they'll pull up. Oh, and it falls. Great shot, 8-12. Lamberson, coast to coast, and she takes it well. So 10-12. Both teams scoring in a hurry. Inside, Fitzgerald, that's into 14-10. Lamberson with it. Dishes for three. No good from Alexander, but Bell the rebound. She'll get a second shot. That doesn't fall either. And out of bounds, Wolverine ball. Hickey tried to save it there. Big substitution for the Wolverines. And a timeout. Charged on the floor. Coach Boyd wants a second to talk things over here. Overall, I think his team's just got to try to make smarter passes and better shots on offense. That open three there by Alexander, you're going to miss some of those, but that's definitely the look that you want. When they can set up for those deep shots, that's when they're at their best. You might try to see them, however, take it in the paint here, maybe produce some easier shots to open up the three-point opportunity. The more the defense respects the inside game for the Panthers, the easier it is to get open shooters out beyond the arc. As for this Wolverine team, they've really brought the defense tonight. They lead by a score of 14-10, a nice 4-point lead, and they've been getting it done on offense as well as defense. The defense especially surprising, especially considering the height advantage that Zeno has had. She's missed 2 shots down low, and I think we've got to give credit to Fitzgerald here for the Wolverines. Kathleen Fitzgerald giving her all on defense. We'll resume action here with 11:45 to go in the game. Here comes Waterford. Inside and nearly stolen, but they get another shot at the three. No good, but they get the board. Fantastic pass. And they retain possession. The drive and kick. Pass over. The cut. Oh, good move. Can't convert, however. And the mid-range is good. Wilmot's got to start getting some rebounds here on the defensive end of the ball. You can't allow the Wolverines to get multiple possessions down there because of offensive rebounds. Good passing here from the Panthers. Here's Bell. Trying to make something work beyond the arc. Bell on the cut and a bad pass. Wilmot will lose possession. Caitlin Roner, number 20 there, playing the point for the Wolverines, has been fantastic. Not only able to score, but also finding her teammates in space for the assists as well. and she'll handle the ball now. Gives it up. Madeline Anderson dishes it back to her. And a turnover. Here comes Alexander. Dishes back out. Lamberson thinks about a three, but passes it up. Hickey takes it, and it's long. Wilmot ball, however, off of a Wolverine player, I believe is off of Madeline Anderson's hand. Here's the inbound. Bell up and no good. Let's go the rebound, and that'll go. With Fitzgerald out, Wilmot's got to abuse the height advantage they have down low with Bell and Lesko. Passing around here. It's Roner with it. Good find inside, but a clean block. Lamberson showing some prowess on defense as well. Wilmot trails forward with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Lamberson with it. Dishes it outside. Wilmot's still looking to get something going from beyond the arc here and on offense overall. Inside to Lesko. And jump ball. Good swarming defense from Waterford. 33, Kathleen Fitzgerald will check back into the game. As will number 23 for the Panthers, Caroline Claus for Riley Alexander. Passing, and they'll get it to Bell, who sees the double team, works around it, and it's in! 16-14. Wilmot fighting their way back in this one. 9:30 to go. And a turnover. Wilmot gets possession again. They've got a chance to take their first lead of the game here on a three-pointer as Bell checks out of the game and is replaced by Zeno. Lamberson running the point. Claus dishes, and it's Lesko. Lamberson cut inside. Hickey for three, and that one is short. Rebound out to Fitzgerald. Gives it up. Here come the Wolverines. To the corner, and that pass too hot. And it'll be Wilmot ball. And timeout Wolverines with 9:05 to go. They lead by 2, 16-14. Wilmot trying to stay in the race for first place in conference. As we discussed, they play number 1 Union Grove this week Friday right here at 7 o'clock. Big game for sure, as if Wilmot can win this one, that game will decide who is first place in conference for the time being. Union Grove has not lost a conference match all year, but they play third place Burlington as we speak. So a big game going on tonight and the big one Friday. Let's go inbounding, and it'll be Lamberson. Dishes inside. Zeno, the hook shot, no good. But she gets it right back, and it's stolen. Good energy there from the Wolverines. Roner dishes. Met by a double team, but they'll find an open shooter. It won't go down, but they'll get the rebound. Good passing here, and Roner takes a three of her own. No good, but a second offensive rebound, and a third. 3 chances, 3 misses, and then a foul called on the Wolverines. Wilmot has got to limit the amount of tries that the Wolverines get on one possession. Can't let your opponent just get offensive rebound after offensive rebound, especially considering the height advantage you have. The drive. Dish to the corner. No good. Hickey can't convert the three. Good pass inside. Dishes, open from 3, and it'll fall. 19-14, 7:52 to go. Wilmot inbounds it quick, but they can't get the basket, and it'll be Wolverine ball again. Good defense here from the Panthers. And a great pass, mid-range shot, no good, but an offensive rebound. And a foul on the Panthers. It will stay on this end of the court. And substitution here for the Panthers as Alexander and Bell will enter the game. Roner to inbound. And they'll get it in. Drive and no good. Kathleen Fitzgerald tried to look in the paint but couldn't get it to go. Good defense there by Zeno, and she nearly gets it stripped by Roner. Up, and she draws the foul. Good move there by Zeno to fight through contact. Wilmot trailing 5 here with 7:20 to go. Zeno at the line. The first is up. And it's long. Here's the second. That is up, and it's good. So 15-19. Panthers down 4. This Waterford squad, coached by head coach Dana Brecht, coming out and playing some terrific basketball to start. They find an open shooter again. And it's just short, but another offensive rebound. Nothing comes to it, however, and the Panthers will get the ball. 7 minutes to go. Wilmot trying to climb out of this 4-point deficit before halftime. And a travel on number 24, Kenzie Ketterhagen. Wilmot's got to figure something out on offense right now. They're pretty stagnant right here, being stymied by the defense of the Wolverines. Anderson, good move. She dishes to the corner. And stolen by Lamberson. Here comes the Panthers on the break. Pass ahead. Ketterhagen, and it's in. Great play there, turning offense into defense on the other end. Anderson with it, gives to Roner. Those two playing well off each other to start. And Anderson pulls up, and it's just short. Good shot selection, but a good rebound there by Fitzgerald. Roner drives, no good. Fitzgerald, another rebound, but Zeno forces the jump ball. And Karina Labor enters the game for the Panthers. She'll get Zeno. Roner to inbound. 17-19, 6:10 to go in the game. She gets it in. It's Anderson. Into Fitzgerald. And a foul on Labor, I believe. So the ball will stay on this end. Roner inbound again. It's Fitzgerald with it. Gives it back. Good defense by the Panthers, but Roner slices through it and can't get it to go. Foul on the Wolverines to boot. And here comes Lamberson. Dishes it. And a deep one. Won't go, but Bell the rebound. She turns it over on the pass. Tried to get it to Labor. Roner on the break. Euro step. And it's in! But an offensive foul will take the basket off the board. Great move to get into the paint, but better positioning by the Wilmot defense. And Wilmot catching a break there on defense, not only stopping the easy 2 points that Roner was about to put in, but also by getting possession. Here's Bell. Gets it in. Labor dishes. Let's see if the guards can find some success beyond the arc there as Lamberson misses a drive. Roner the rebound. Pass up ahead, and it's a good one, but a travel. Fitzgerald went for the shot. And it'll be Wilmot ball. Ruled a jump ball, initially a travel. Regardless, great play by Bell to kind of block the shot. It stayed in Fitzgerald's hand. She was unable to get the shot off. Ketterhagen drives and dishes. Good smooth, and it's in. Great spin move by Lamberson, and the game is tied up, 19 all. Pass ahead. Fitzgerald can't get it to go, and Labor the rebound. Wilmot's got something here. Ketterhagen drives, and it's in! 21-19. A 6-point run for this Wilmot squad to take the lead. Roner with it. This is the Wilmot we've been waiting for all night. Anderson looking for some space. She's not finding it against this defense. She passes it out. And timeout called by the Wolverines. Refreshing to see this Panther squad step up right now as it's 21. Malfunction there with the scoreboard. Not 121-19, just 21-19, but with 4:24 to go, this is the Panther team we've been waiting to see. The one that turns defensive stops into transition points on the other end. The one that's not afraid to shoot from deep, and the one that goes 4 deep on the guards. And let's see if they can keep up the momentum. Head coach Brecht here for the Wolverines, probably trying to ice the Panthers a little bit, call the timeout, see if she can halt the momentum. But the Panthers here, you just got to keep it going, keep the good defense going, and it'll turn into offense. Anderson with it. She dishes. Good defense here from the Panthers. Not allowing the pass inside to Fitzgerald. Look at the activity there by Zeno. Here's the cut. Dish out. Anderson. And Roner's got it. Cut inside. Good move. And she'll get it to go. We're tied back up at 21 apiece. Panthers inbounding quick and going. Pass out, but it's turned over. Here comes Roner. And bad pass off the foot of a Wilmot player, and it'll remain on this end of the court. Roner took a bad fall there, but she bounced right back up. Here come the Wolverines to inbound. 21-21, 3:38 remains in the first half. Roner with the ball. Picked up by Bell at midcourt. Wilmot sending a little bit of a press here. We saw it last week Friday, and it really helped against that Central squad, and they'll get it to go. So 21-23, Wilmot back down 2. Here's Bell to the corner. Lamberson, and that'll fall. 24-23. We've been waiting for that shot all night long as Roner, no call, but a lot of contact as she fought to the bucket. Inside, and that'll go. Both teams scoring in a hurry right now. Here come the Panthers. Lamberson, the floater, no good, and Wolverine ball. 2:47 to go in the first half. Ketterhagen will check out for the Panthers. In comes number 22, Rita. And Fitzgerald dishes. It's Roner. She's been running the offense all night long. Looking for a hole. Gets it to Anderson. Rita with the tried steal. And here's Lamberson on the break. All alone and converts. So 26-25, Wilmot with the lead. Pass inside, that is up and no good. Second chance, they'll get it to go. 27-26. Neither team playing any amount of defense right now. And an offensive foul on Lamberson. 2 minutes to go. Which team will be on top when we send it to halftime? This Wilmot squad in desperate need of a victory if they want to stay in the hunt for first place in conference. Anderson will take the ball up the court on this possession. Picked up by Lamberson. Good move. Dishes it out. And Fitzgerald, mid-range, no good. Wolverines the rebound, however. Anderson from three. No good as well, but another rebound. Anderson thinks about another one. Gets inside, and it's stolen. Rita with the steal. 1:30 to go. Up ahead. Lamberson inside. Floater. It goes. 28-27. Anderson with it. Dishes it out. They're looking for something with just 1 minute to go here, and Fitzgerald can't get the reverse layup to go. So Wilmot gets another shot. Lamberson on the drive. Dishes. Alexander, no good. But Rita gets the board. And here is Zeno with the ball. 49 seconds to go. Alexander up. Layup no good. Zeno fighting for it and forces a jump ball. Fitzgerald took a little hit on the head there on the way down. But here is Anderson with it. Lamberson the defense. Anderson some good moves tonight, as well as some solid shooting, and she'll pull up from there, and it's short, but the rebound to Fitzgerald. No bucket as a foul will be called on the Wolverines. The score remains 28-27 Wilmot. 28.8 seconds to go in the first half.
Zeno to the line, shooting one on a bonus.
Some big shots here for Zeno as Wilmot tries to get a little bit of separation before halftime. The first is up. And it's good, so she'll get a second. Good job the line to convert these opportunities. Here's the second shot. That one is up and in and out. So with 26 seconds to go, the Wolverines have the ball. It's Anderson. No one picked her up initially, and she'll see the double team now. Good pass inside, but it's stolen from Zeno. Great effort. 13 seconds to go, and Coach Boyd will call a timeout. He wants last shot, and he wants a specific play. 12.9 seconds.
Timeout, Wilmot.
Wilmot managing their fouls very well in this first half. Only 4. Waterford, on the other hand, has committed 7. Let's see what Coach Boyd can draw up here with just 12.9 seconds to go. I'm sure he wants the last shot of the half, guaranteed that you're at least up by 2, but, maybe be up by as much as 5 here going into the half. A tightly contested game, but Wilmot pulling away a little bit here. And I think that just comes with the territory of kind of feeling out a team, figuring them out on your home court right here with 12.9 seconds to go. Lamberson with it. 10, 9. Out to Rita. Dishes. Pull up. Deep one. No good. And the rebound to Anderson. From midcourt. No good. So 29-27. Wilmot with a 2-point lead as we head into half here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes with our brief halftime show, but until then, have a great night. Welcome back, folks, to Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse, where the Panthers have a slim 2-point lead here going into half. It's 29-27, and my hot take for the game has got to be the Wolverines on defense. This season, kind of notorious. They've put up a lot of points, but their defense hasn't been able to do anything. And tonight, they've kept it relatively close, only down 2. If their offense can continue to get it done, Wilmot's really going to have to step it up on both ends of the ball. This is a team they should be beating. I would call it a trap game for the Panthers. A game they should definitely win, but if they play down even a little bit, this offense will hurt you. Bright spots for the Panthers. They really got it going there. The second part of the first half, storming back to take a lead. Hit a 3 there from Alexander, if I remember correctly. And the big thing is getting rebounds on the defensive end of the ball. You cannot continue to let the Wolverines to get offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Getting more than one shot attempt per possession, that's what's really hurting the Panthers right now. It's not even that the Wolverines are shooting a great percentage, but they're getting so many shots off and getting the rebound that they can afford to shoot at not a great percentage and still be in this game. We have about 8 minutes until the second half tips off. Until then, have a fantastic night. I hope to see you back here in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse, where your Panthers hold a 2-point lead over the Wolverines. We get things started here as Lamberson is running point. Cuts in. Good defense by the Wolverines to start here. Lesko with it, and she dishes back out. And this Wilmot squad looking to get their production from beyond the arc up a lot more from that first half. They only got 1 or 2 threes to go as Zeno misses the shot there. Roner with the ball. Dishes out, and it's Anderson. Those two and Fitzgerald have mainly been doing the damage here for Waterford. And here is Anderson. Thinks about a 3, but passes it up. You got to make sure you've got someone on her beyond the arc, because she will burn you with that shot. Fitzgerald. Good dish outside, and Roner dishes it. And that is way short. Here comes Zeno. Lamberson with it. Score remains the same as Lamberson gives to Lesko. Zeno walks. Thought about a 3 for just a second and shuffled her feet. 16:46 to go in the game. Panthers in a must-win scenario if they want to get first in conference. If they win tonight, they'll play on Friday for first place in conference against Union Grove. That game will be right here, and a travel on the other end as well. Sloppy basketball for both teams to start the second half. As I was saying, that game can be watched here, and you'll be joined by me and potentially Dane Schleichner as the color commentator. Let's go. Passes inside, and Zeno turns it over. Roner with the steal. She's running the break. Up and long. It'll stay on this end off of Lesko, though. Great job there by Roner, taking it coast to coast on the other end. Just couldn't quite finish. She'll inbound it now. And Fitzgerald dishes it out. Roner's got it again in the corner. And she turns it over, but Lamberson can't quite keep her feet in bounds. So it'll stay on this end once again. 16:04 to go in the game. Bit of a defensive battle the whole first half until the last 4 minutes. Both teams scoring on a back-to-back-to-back possessions to end the half. Really quite an explosion of scoring there. Made the game a lot more interesting. But let's see if both teams can replicate that here as they've started off scoreless for the first minute and a half. Lamberson, good dish. Alexander, a deep one, and in and out. Fitzgerald passes, and it'll be Wolverine ball off the feet of Claus. No points in the first minute and a half of the second half here. Anderson with it. Working on Lamberson. Good moves. This is the matchup I'm looking for to determine the game right here. Anderson on Lamberson. When they're in ISO, it's definitely something that's fun to watch. You know, Lamberson's pretty quick on defense, and Anderson, she's got a nice handle, and she'll pull up. So Lamberson's got to make sure she's on her as Roner draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Waterford looks to tie up the game here, 29 apiece, and that is good from Roner. So 29-28, Wilmot with a 1-point lead. Roner could tie it at the charity stripe right here. That's up and no good. So Wilmot clinging to its 1-point lead. 15 minutes to go in the game. Long pass ahead, but it's in and out of Lesko's hands, but Roner can't keep it in bounds. So Wilmot will retain possession. Risky pass all the way down court to Lesko there. And pass into Lesko. Inside to Bell. No dice. Couldn't get it to go. And a foul on the Wolverines, so it'll stay on this end of the floor. Coach Brecht not happy with that call. And almost stolen. Lamberson's got it though. Passes it, and it'll remain over here again. Neither team making much progress here as Wilmot keeps trying to pass and the Wolverines keep batting it out of bounds. Alexander for her third attempt at inbound. Passes it out. Claus, the drive, dishes. Lamberson can't get the floater to go. They get the rebound. Claus, that is good. 31-28. Here come the Wolverines. Inside. Fitzgerald the pass. Good move. And can't quite get it there. Down on the other end here, it's Alexander. She can't get it to go either. Both teams missing easy layups there. And it's 31-28. Wilmot up by one possession here. A 3-point game. Anderson with it. Good pass inside. Fitzgerald. Hook shot. Can't get that to go. Good defense by both teams here as neither offense is finding much success. Fitzgerald says not that. She blocks it. And here is Roner. Passing around. They continue to look for this 3-point shot, and she'll take it. No good. Another long pass down court. Let's go. Can't get it to go. And a foul down low on Bell.
Foul on Karpinski, her third.
And Bell will go to the line. Looking to put some distance between the Panthers and the Wolverines right now. That one is short. Big substitution here for the Wolverines. Here's Bell's second. That is up and short as well. So she can't convert it all from the line. And here comes Roner and the Wolverines. Gets it out there. They're passing around the perimeter here. And Zeno, terrific interior defense. Nothing's getting inside right now. Offensive rebound, though, for the Wolverines. And that's been a big theme tonight as Roner cuts inside, but's blocked by Bell. And they wrestle it away. And there's 2 points. Good persistence there as they wrestle the ball away from the Panthers. And they get 2 points, just a 1-point game. Bell, pass inside. Zeno. No good, but she'll draw the foul and shoot 2 at the line.
Her second. Zeno to the line, shooting 2.
And let's see if Zeno can convert this time. The first is up, and that is good. 32-30, 12:55 to go in this game. Wilmot has fouled once in this new half, and the Wolverines have fouled 3 times. Here's the second. That is up and good as well. So 33-30, Wilmot with a 3-point lead. Here comes Roner. Good move. And Alexander was on the floor for a second, but Roner just lost it. Lamberson on the break and one. Great layup there by Lamberson to fight through the contact and get it in. 35-30. Lamberson could make it a 6-point affair, and she will not. Short shot. Passing ahead here. Wolverines. Roner with it. Let's see if she can bring her squad back into this game. And good passing here, but better defense by the Panthers as Roner cuts, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Good job by Roner to identify the weak spot on the defense and cut right into it. She took it to the baseline and got to the paint in a hurry, drawing that foul. 35-30. First is up and good. The boys also playing an away game tonight at Waterford. We'll potentially hear the results of that. They usually finish up a little bit before we do, as it's now 32-35, 12-16 to go. They're also trying to fight back into conference standings. They just can't seem to get the better of Central, and that's what's been killing them. Bell with it. Inside. Zeno, and that'll go. 37-32. Wilmot with the lead. Anderson back in the game for the Wolverines. And a steal by Bell. Here she comes. Slows down the tempo. And good pass over to Alexander. Ketterhagen gives it back to Bell. And good job by the Wolverines to stop the break, limit the transition there, as the Panthers will set up and run their offense. Zeno inside, sees the double team, but it doesn't matter. 39-32. Wilmot pulling away right now, +5 in scoring this second half. 11:25 remains in the game. And Coach Boyd realizing that the shots from beyond the arc are not falling tonight, and I think he's instructed the offense to just feed Zeno down low, and they've done so. Zeno's gone to the line twice here already in the second half, and converting some strong buckets there against double teams. That's definitely an avenue this offense can go, you know, exploiting the height advantage down low with both Lesko and Zeno, and potentially even Bell. Just a real tall squad here for the Panthers. As for the Wolverines, I think they got to figure something out on offense here. Obviously, the defense is hurting as Wilmot's outscored them by 5 here this second half. But I think if they get the offense going, you know, it's pretty potent. If Anderson can start hitting shots, and Roner on that drive has been good tonight, they can get back into this one. Still plenty of time, 11:25 to go. The Wolverines have to watch their fouls, however. Already 4 in the second half. Be a death sentence to put Wilmot into the bonus that early, considering the physical style of basketball they can play when they need to. And here is Anderson. And Bell, another steal. Back to back, coast to coast, and it's in. 41-32. Wilmot's opened a 9-point lead on Waterford this second half. Fueled by the defense of Bell. 2 steals already just in the second half. Here's the cut. Good defense. Panthers aren't having any of that, but a foul. And Tori Lopnow will shoot 2 at the line. First is up, and it's short. So it remains a 9-point affair for Wilmot, as number 20, Caitlin Roner, checks back into the game for the Wolverines. She's been the centerpiece of their offense tonight. Here's Lopnall second. That is airballed. Didn't even hit the rim, and it'll be Wilmot ball. Trying to turn this into a double-digit lead. A very close game the first half, but this Wilmot squad we've seen come out in the second half is completely different. As Zeno takes some steps there while inbounding, and that'll result in Waterford ball. Mental mistake there by Wilmot, turns it over. And here's Fitzgerald with it. Good pass to Roner. She's been cutting baseline a lot of this game, and we'll see if the Panthers continue to give Roner the baseline. Anderson dishes. Thinks about a 3, and cannot get it to go. Here comes Ketterhagen. Finds Bell. Inside, she's blocked. And rebound out to Zeno. Great effort. And it'll remain on this end of the court. It looked like Roner had the rebound for sure, but Zeno put her body on the floor, their body on the line, really sacrificing for that rebound, and they'll get it. Ketterhagen with it. Dishes. Still trying to find some perimeter success. And in the corner, Hickey. Bell on the cut, and that one is good. 43-32, an 11-point Wilmot lead, their largest of the game. They trailed by 6 early on, and 2 for Fitzgerald there. As I was saying, they trailed by 6 points early on, but they fought right back into this one as Hickey. It'll fall! That's the one she's wanted all game. 46-34. A 12-point Wilmot lead. And that foul on Kloss evens up the fouls for this half. 4 on each team. Anderson to inbound. Coach Boyd bringing the full court press now. He's feeling a little bit more confident, seeing the way that his team is playing. They're bringing some serious energy right now with 9:25 to go in the game. Drive inside. Zeno the block. They'll get the rebound, however, and no good on the float, but Roner, another rebound. And she steps out. Wilmot ball. Wilmot ball there, but can't say enough about the play that Roner's had tonight. Following her shot, getting her own rebound, and her floaters look nice on the cut she's had. And now Waterford bringing the press. Both teams turning up the intensity as they get a steal. Anderson, deep, won't get it to go. Here's Lamberson with it. 9 minutes to go in the game. Zeno for 3. Oh, and it doesn't go. Almost went in off the bounce. And here come the Wolverines. It's Roner. They've got numbers. Good cut in the lane. No good. Great defense by Zeno. And Roner forces a jump ball. Claus is thrown to the ground there, and I think it was incidental as both just held on to the ball. Coach Boyd looking for some kind of foul there. Still a 12-point lead here for the Panthers. Here's Fitzgerald with it. Roner. And an offensive foul there. Didn't quite catch that, but Karpinski will check out with her 4th foul. Press here brought by Cooper on Lamberson. Gets a little screen there from Lesko, and inside Zeno nearly loses it, but it'll remain on this end of the court as Roner just couldn't quite get the ball back in. 8:28 to go. Sub here for the Panthers. Bell and Alexander will enter for Zeno and Claus. Lamberson inbounding. Gets it in. Here's Lesko. Still working to the perimeter here. Ketterhagen. Hop step. No good. But Lesko fouls. And Lesko gets it to go. 48-34, a 14-point lead. It almost took 3/4 of the game, but this is the Wilmot squad we're accustomed to seeing. The one that's aggressive on defense and isn't afraid to pull up as Cooper. My correction, Anderson. She nails that one, and you cannot leave her alone. 48-37, and just like that, back down to an 11-point game. Wilmot ball, Bell inbounding. Anderson and Roner really running the offense here tonight for the Wolverines. They're the reason that they're in it all. And the double team here, very aggressive defense. They produce an open shot, but the rebound goes to Roner. Wrestles it away from Zeno for three. Oh, and another one nearly fell. Ketterhagen with it. This team from Waterford, they were really feeling it, taking that three in transition, trying to cut it down to a single-digit affair. Mid-range, no good there from Ketterhagen. Here's Roner. Picked up by Alexander. Good move inside. Can't get that layup. Bell the rebound. And with 6:50 to go here, Wilmot kind of in command of this game, you know, up 11, but don't sleep on this Waterford team. Inside, Zeno for two. 50-37. Roner with it, dishes. Inside, Fitzgerald, she gets it. Great move by Fitzgerald to get that bucket, and she steals it on the other end. Waterford with numbers. Maybe they can turn this break into something. But great defense by the Panthers stops the break. And they'll have to set up their offense from a half-court set here. Roner with the ball. Picks up a screen. Looking inside. She definitely wants to get the ball to Fitzgerald. Anderson, that's short, but they get the rebound. No! Wrestled away by Ketterhagen. Good effort. 5:35 to go. Lamberson gives to Zeno. Cuts on Fitzgerald. And a foul on the way up. So 2 shots at the line for Zeno. Trying to add to this 11-point lead. 5:30 to go as her first shot is up, and it's good. 51-39. Here comes the second. That one is long, so it remains 51-39. Waterford with the rebound. Here's Anderson. Great move behind the back. She dishes. And good perimeter passing here as the cut, no good. Rebound out to Bell. 5:10 to go. Wouldn't be surprised to see Wilmot slow down a little bit here and get the shots that they want. You know, with this big of a lead, with time winding down as she drains it. Alexander. And that's what I'm talking about. They're going to slow down and get the shots that they want to take. You know, you don't have to force anything when you're enjoying a double-digit lead with under 5 minutes to go. As she gets the steal, too. Pass ahead. Claus. Layup, and it's good. 56-39. Wow. Quick run here for the Panthers. First the three by Alexander, and then she'll get the steal on the other end.
Because we've got tonight's winning number. Tonight's winner is number 378359. 378359. You're tonight's 50-50 raffle winner. You may collect your winnings at the scorer's table. Once again, check those tickets, fans. 378359. You're tonight's 50-50 raffle winner.
And it's really been an entirely different Wilmot team that we've seen this second half. You know, the energy difference, the difference on defense, just everything is so different from the team we saw in the first half. And this is the Wilmot that you hope you get on Friday when it really counts, when you're playing for first place in conference. It's the last time they'll play Union Grove in the season. So right now, the Panthers control their own destiny. Anderson to inbound. And here's Roner with it. Picked up by Claus. And she dishes. Anderson. That is short. Claws with it. And no need to hurry. 4:20 remaining in the game. Bell inside. Let's go. She'll draw the foul. And that'll be 7 fouls in the second half already.
Foul on Fitzgerald, her third.
So not only will Lesko shoot at the line, but Wilmot in the bonus going forward for the remainder of this game. The first is no good. Here's the second. That is short as well. So 0 for 2 at the line there. Lesko failing to convert both attempts. Anderson with it. Inside. Fitzgerald. No good. And the rebound out to Lamberson. Just 4 minutes remain in this game. A 17-point Wilmot lead. Let's go with it. Dishes. Lamberson picks up her dribble and gives it to Bell. Good drive by Bell. Nearly stolen. And will remain on this end of the floor. Fantastic effort there by Lesko. Diving for the ball, putting it all on the line. And timeout Wilmot. 3:36 to go. They're enjoying a nice lead right now.
Timeout Wilmot.
And as we were saying, this team in the second half, this is what I expected to see all night, but I'm just glad they could find it for the second half. I don't know what Coach Boyd told them at halftime, but it's obviously worked. As with 3:36 to go, they've grown their lead by 15 points since coming out of halftime. A huge improvement, and I like that he decided to bring the press for parts of the second half. I think that's the real reason that they were able to deal with Central with such efficiency last Friday night, and it's really showing right now. Alexander inbounding. Here's Bell with it. And off the fingertips of Alexander, turnover. So it'll be Wolverine ball here. 3:32 remains in the game. The Wolverines will need a miracle if they want to get back into this one. And a good cut there, but just can't quite get it to go from Roner. Lamberson the rebound. Claus up ahead. Alexander pull up. Can't get it to go. And jump ball forced by Bell. It will remain on this end of the court. And Alexander inbounds to Zeno, who just returned to the game. Alexander, another one. Oh, and she'll get it that time from the opposite corner. 59-39, a 20-point Wilmot lead. The cut, Roner, and she gets that one. So Roner answers right back with a nice move to get inside. 59-41. Alexander, another one. Oh! She's on fire. Back-to-back threes for Riley Alexander. And it's 62-41, a 20-point Wilmot lead with 2:25 to go. Cross-court pass there. And Roner thinks about a three, and she'll take it. That's no good. The rebound to Fitzgerald, and a bad pass. Oh, they'll say Wilmot touched it. No backcourt violation. Inside. Fitzgerald kicks. Another three. That one will be Wilmot ball. Out of bounds. 2 minutes to go. And a big sub here for the Panthers as Hickey, Labor, Jenkins, Ketterhagen, and it looks like number 4, Keegan Destre, will enter the game.
Wilmot 59, Waterford 43 with 4 minutes.
And And you heard it there. The boys down by just a little bit with 4 minutes to go. 1:52 to go in this game, and it's the opposite here. The Panthers enjoying a nice lead. Jenkins and Destre getting their first minutes of the game, and miscommunications there as the ball is just thrown out of bounds. Here's the inbound. And with 1:40 to go, the remainder of this game is a bit of a formality. Wilmot enjoying a 21-point lead. This one is in the books, and Wilmot is one game closer to moving into that first spot place in conference. We'll join you this Friday to see if they can capture it as they take on Union Grove, who was undefeated in conference. Pass inside. Jenkins nearly takes it away, but she fouls. 1:15 to go. And Kia Thompson and Delaney Brown at the scorers table. They will enter for Labor and Hickey here. Those two also seeing their first minutes of the game here. And good defense. They finally inbounded here with 1:10 to go. 62-41. Good defense here by Thompson. And Rita nearly steals it. And no good inside. Jenkins contesting that shot. 54 seconds to go. Drive inside. Floater can't go, but Thompson, she can't get it to go either. Good rebound. She put it back up. And a foul on Wilmot. Not a lot of fans here in attendance tonight, but the ones that were here were treated to a great second half performance here by the Panthers. They outscored the Wolverines by 19 in the second half, securing what looked like a tightly contested game early on with just 30 seconds to go. Keegan Destre with the ball. Dishes it. Delaney Brown to Rita. And they might just run this clock out with 19 seconds. Jenkins goes baseline. And a layup falls short, but she'll get her own rebound. Bad pass to Thompson. Destre finally gets rid of it, and Jenkins works inside. 1 second, Jenkins. And that will do it, folks. 62-41. Fantastic second half put on by the Wilmot Panthers. Really credit Coach Boyd for that. They really turned it around. They only led by 2 going into the half, and they leave the game winning by 21 points. A 19-point turnaround. They outscored the Wolverines by 19 in that second half. Really just amazing stuff, and we're going to go look at the conference standings once again before we send it off for the night. And as we said, this will move Wilmot into a tie with Union Grove. However, Union Grove does play tonight, so we won't know the outcome of that until Friday. But Wilmot taking on Union Grove for first place in conference this week Friday. You can join us here for that game. I'll be joined by Dane Schleichner as my color commentator in what should be a good game, provided we get the Wilmot team we saw in the second half. Coach Boyd's really got to fire him up, because if they come out a little bit flat like they did in this first half, that Union Grove offense, they don't play around. If you come out flat, they'll put you away early on, and there won't be much to play for in that second half. So potentially get some fans in here, get a little energy, because this Wilmot squad's going to need it as they're playing undefeated Union Grove this week Friday. Until then, have a good night, folks, and we'll see you then.